Hey guys, what is going on? This is Matt here and welcome back to some more custom zombie scripting. So guys, in this video I'm going to be talking about some comments. Now comments are basically things that we can put in our code that aren't going to be run by the game. So let's say you wanted to put some notes within your code, but you don't want it to be run by the game. So for example here, I could put a comment on here to say this will give the player the ray gun. Okay, so that's not actually be run by the game. It's just going to be so when we read it, we can basically add notes, so we can read our notes. Okay, so the different types of comments that I'm going to talk about in this video are multiple line comments. So you can comment out multiple lines of code in one, and also single line comments. So for a multiple line comment, let's say we wanted to comment out all this, so this wouldn't actually be run by the game, but we can still read it. So to do this, you do / and then put an asterisk in. Okay, now for a comment, just because the view I'm using, if you're using Sublime Text, then you go up to view, syntax, and C++. Okay, that's going to give you this sort of, it's going to change everything to look a bit more like this. Okay, so you'll have like these sort of colours. So a comment is like this. Okay, so this is how comments show up with the setting that I've put on. Okay, and this is basically going to comment out everything after this. Okay, so everything after that is going to comment out, and then when I do this, when I do asterisk and / that's going to stop the comment. Okay, so I could put this wherever I want. So this is basically the starting point, and that's the finish point of this comment. Okay, so you can see that comments out multiple lines of code, and that's quite useful for quite big scripts, or even if you just want to save a bit of time, not go through each line, and that can be quite useful. So just remove these a second. So that's multiple lines. Now if you want to just do a single line, so let's say I didn't want to put this line of code in, but I still wanted to keep it, I didn't want to delete it, I could just do 2 / and that's going to comment out this single line. Now you could do so let's say 2 lines, you could do that, and it'll comment out 2 lines. So that's going to comment out a single line of code. Of course you could still use a multiple line one here, so you could still use that here, or you could use single lines. It's completely up to you really with what you want to be using. Basically whatever you want to use for that situation. So you've got multiple line comments and single line comments, and so yes, hopefully that helped. And yeah, if you need any help, let me know in the comments below, and I'll try my best to help you there. So yeah guys, so remember you've got multiple comments, line comments like that, and single line comments. There we go. So that's pretty much it then guys. Thanks for watching this. Thanks for the support as always, and see you guys later.